Well, hello, and thank you for joining me in this flight. I'm flying a Spitfire in the new Kuban map for IL-2 Sturmovik. The mission for today is to strafe, whatever pronunciation you like, some targets. This is the map. This is our takeoff position. We're going to be taking from Gelendisik or Gelendisik, however, whatever you pronounce this, and we're going to be heading to Kabardinka to strafe some artillery positions. There are also some additional targets near the Novorossiysk port. I don't think we're going to have time to engage those targets over there. So right now I'm sitting in this aircraft, and momentarily we're going to take off. Before that, let's go into the cockpit and let's configure this beauty for takeoff. So the first thing, we're going to turn the rudder trim to the right fully. We're going to trim the nose up just 2 notches, and then from there we are completely ready to start this flight. And I'm not gonna be talking because I cannot talk and chew gum at the same time, so I'm not gonna be talking during takeoff. Actually, it requires my full attention, but I think I can do it. It requires a lot of rudder work as in the real aircraft. So off center already, touching the grass, what a pity. But now we're airborne, and I'm going to retrieve my landing gear to show you the animation for that. There it goes. So let's go back to the cockpit. I'm gonna open the radiator fully. Since I'm just strafing, I will not. This will not require, you know, a fully powered flight. So I'm going to be reducing the RPMs, 2800, almost near. I believe the cruising speed is a bit lower. Yeah, the RPMs are a bit lower, but anyway, I don't need to stress the engine too much. I want to take out some trim for the rudder, and also I want to trim my nose down so we can gain some air speed. And as in real life, the Spitfire in IL-2 is a very nice aircraft to fly. And requires some trimming, but once you're done with it, it's almost hand-free if you're cruising. I found this aircraft to be less twitchy than the one in DCS. Again, this is a IL-2, and the level of fidelity of the simulation is quite good. This is no War Thunder. But I'm not, even when I'm a Spitfire fanboy, I'm not quite a specialist to know when the simulation is spot on and when not. So down below there to my left is the town of Kabardinka. Targets are supposed to be around there. I'm going to double check with the map. Zooming into Kabardinka. One at the entrance and the other one through the right. Oh, I see them over there. These are RT positions, RT pits. We're going to engage those with them, with the cannon. Those appear to be half tracks with rocket launchers, and let's go for it. I apologize for any technical glitches that you may observe. I am monitoring my recording and it's looking a lot choppier than what actually the simulation is showing in the main screen. My computer is running, the simulation is running better than the recording. I apologize for that. My computer is almost at the end of its life cycle. Have to replace it, but don't have the funds, so just bear with me with those glitches. And let's hang around a little bit on the top of this ridge, these hills right here. When I wrote about the DCS Epson campaign, I let out some hint that I would be talking about strafing or strafing. This is gonna be just my first entry into it. This video will be accompanied by a blog post, which I will encourage you to read. The topic is very, very nice. I'm going to be providing you with a good reading source for this strafing issue during World War II, if you check my blog post. So, first and foremost, when you're strafing, one of your enemies, if not the main enemy, is the ground. You have to be careful not to collide with the ground. To achieve that, you will need to fly at the so-called bore sight speed. You know that guns are bore sighted at a certain distance. In this case, in my pre-configuration, during pre-configuration, I set that bore sight at 400 yards or something like that. So I don't know the bore sight speed of the Spitfire, but I do know that that bore sight speed should be somewhere mid-range between your stall speed and your maximum speed. So I'm gonna keep it around, I don't know, around 220 miles per hour for the Spitfire. It is a speed that feels right. It's not only that if you are flying too fast while doing your strafing, you're going to collide with the ground, but also you're going to have a lot of issues as you increase the airspeed, controlling your machine and controlling your aim. So let's try to do that. Also very important, you need to develop a feeling of what that speed feels like. It's not advisable to be checking your indicators all the time. You need to feel the machine. So let's go for it. Let's engage our first target. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And that one is a goner. Let's take a look at it. Yeah. The dive that it is advised to use, it is around 10 to 15 degrees. It's a very shallow dive. And the other thing that I hope you notice it is that do not hose or bracket or walk your ammo into the target. Just a short burst. Just remember that you have very little ammo for the cannon. The second very important thing it is not to overdo it, in the sense that once you see that something is wrong, that you will not be able to pull out. If you continue, just let go. As soon as the first round impacts the ground, you are ready to pull up. That's the theory. So let's go in again. I'm pulling back my throttle. Speed is a bit high right now. Missed. And there I made a mistake. I shot it first. I should have pulled it out. And then my second burst did it, but I risked hitting the ground. I will need to check the recording file to see what was my height during that stunt. So as you can see, I'm flying almost at cruise speed. I'm not demanding too much of my engine. And of course, there are no air defenses around here. So it's pretty much a non-stress, almost like a practice run. Next time we're going to be doing some real threatening situation with flag and all. I'm gonna take that guy over there. Have to develop the side picture. There we go. Very short. Almost hit the ground because I was zoomed in. Hate when that happens. And then just for fun, I'm gonna do the fourth artillery piece to complete the set. So the Kuban map is really very, very nice. I really like it. There's plenty of space. You can engage ships and whatnot. It's really very well done. Ah, you see that? I apologize for that glitch. I don't know what it is. It's like my hard drive trying to keep up with what reading the data. Same for that one. Whoa! That was too close. Now I'm going to use a bit of a cheat just to see if I destroyed all the targets. No, no, no. 1, 2, 3. That guy. You see that guy? He was left shell shocked. Anyway, that's what I wanted to show you. And I'm going to return to base now and land this thing. Let me rephrase that. Trying to land this thing. I am very bad at remembering specifications of, you know, RPMs that are required for approach and whatnot. So I'm going to land not in that airfield, but there is a grass airfield that I like better. Provides a bit less of shame because it's not very well marketed. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I'm gonna miss it so bad. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any comments, they are always welcome. You can subscribe. I'm trying to get into this video recording thing. I think it adds a lot of value. Gear down. When you can see how a game plays, or trying to press a point of how I do certain things, right or wrong, of course. So we're going to land in that grass strip over there. My computer keeps glitching, those small interruptions there in the recording are not nice at all. But anyway, that's the life of the poor simmer. Whoa! Oh, we bounced it very, very, very bad. Ah, something broke. And of course we're going to... I hate when this thing does that. And I don't know how to avoid it. But anyway, look pretty much in one piece. You know, the crew, the airfield, we have a different opinion. It was a rough landing. But anyway, thanks for watching and make sure to check the blog. Alright? See ya!